Hi everybody, today we'll show you how to set up a Shoutcast server with Virtual DJ. Keep in mind I will be doing this using XP. If you're using Vista, some of these settings may be different. What you want to do is start up your virtual DJ, and what you want to do is you want to select Basic, and then you come to this particular window. So it's very simple. In order to set up your encoder, all you need to do is click on the record button right here, and that'll bring you up to this over here. You'll see broadcast on this side, start recording, and then config. Right now we need to go to where it says config. If you're not going to talk, just go ahead and click on master. If you are going to be talking while you're DJing, and go ahead and click on master and mic, and I'm going to go ahead and use that one now. Click on that. One thing you need to know is that if you do use this, your microphone is on at all times. So you want to be sure you have a mic that you can mute if you're going to be doing other things, but it is on at all times. Everything else should be okay up here. Down in format, you want to go ahead and select Shoutcast. And you should have something in here that if you scroll all the way over, it should say lame_enc.dll. If not, go ahead and click on this box here, and it'll bring you to the virtual DJ, hopefully the virtual DJ directory, and you should find it in there. And then click save, and you'll find it there. Bitrate, as always, is whatever you can do up to your provider's acceptable level, or whatever your current bandwidth at home will allow you to. Again, some people can stream at 24, others 48, some 128, others higher, but it just depends on your provider. For where it says server, you want to click down here where it says broadcast to a radio server, because we are going to be broadcasting to a radio server. You should have received a note card with your details, or you should have been able to copy the information to a note card for future reference. You should have received a server IP or a domain name, and right now what you want to do is you want to type in that server IP or domain name. For this demonstration, we're going to use one of our own servers. You will notice that I am not putting in HTTP at all. It is just the domain name. In this case, CP3- I'll get it right, cp3.digi-stream.com. Make sure that you do not copy it. Make sure that you actually type it in. When you copy things, it can add spaces, and even after typing, just make sure there's no space after or before doing so, just to be sure. You should have received a port number also, so you want to go ahead and put that port number in. For this demonstration, we will use 16020. The name will be whatever you want it to be. In this case, I will say DigiStream Test Server. And then the password, you should have received the password with your details. Go ahead and type that in here now. Make sure you type that in very carefully, because this is where if people, especially if you cut and paste, people will actually add a space when they really shouldn't be. So be very careful when you type in that password. It is case sensitive, so be sure you do that. Once you have all that done, go ahead and click OK. Now when you want to start recording, you want to click Start Recording. And you'll see it'll tell you you're broadcasting on this stream. The total time, you'll see that it's starting to move up in time, if you will. Then when you want to start playing music, select your song, let it load, and then do your thing. If you go back to the record button, you'll see it'll actually tell you what file is playing, etc. and so forth. And you are streaming now on a Shoutcast server. To go ahead and stop that, of course you stop your recording. Once you do that, everything stops. To stop recording or stop streaming, you click Stop Recording. And that is how you set up an encoder using Virtual DJ. Thanks.